100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the big red siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. His guys were winners a week ago, trying to make it 2 in a row in this one. On the other side, his counterpart from Arizona. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Going to get things started. Off we go from Glendale. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
That's Goddard in motion. Now a second down throw for Stafford. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick 4th down. For 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. And on the return for the Cardinals, it's Greg Dortch. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to Conner. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Puka Nacua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. And as the weeks start to dwindle away here in the regular season, he's currently #1 in the league in receptions. Stafford now on 1st down. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
First down grab, and the first of the game for Adams.
The Rams, 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, it's Stafford. Secured by the veteran, Adam Thielen. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Rams first down.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Play action now for Stafford. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Cody Simon in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. To the right side and corralled by Thielen. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
For the Rams.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Cards offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10.
Swim. 2-2.
They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
At the 17-yard line.
They'll go again here to Connor. Oh, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
Here's 1st and 10.
And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Here's Murray to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. It's 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
On the handoff, it's Connor. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
48-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Here's Blake Gillikin now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. That's quickly out wide to Thielen, and he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. as they've got it with 1st and 10. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete. Myron Williams, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll motion over Thielen. To the air again. Stafford. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
It's a gain of 10.
Off play action. It's Stafford. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And he will score. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Rams. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. To return is Greg Dortch. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Go on.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Two.
Gonna work Connor in the middle here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At the 35-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
From the
9.
35, here's 2nd down and 9. Toss play. It's Connor. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for Arizona.
For the Cardinals.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. Puka Nacua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. And he has been a big play guy all season. Currently ranked among the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. He'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. That's Goddard in motion. Stafford now on 2nd down. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. Down the left sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Rams. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams move out on top, 14-0.
Cardinals, nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Dortch now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. McGinn running right. It's Connor. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of
So,
7.
from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. On the give. This is Connor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 12.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good for the Cardinals.
Murray with a give to Connor. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Pearl brought him down. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Rams' 37-yard line.
Now a give running left. It's Connor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Glendale after this. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Connor from out of the pistol. He'll pop his head for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
On 3rd down, Murray. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
35-yard attempt.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Nacua snags it over the middle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 19
That's the
yards.
first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down.
First down, Rams.
On first down, Stafford. Catch made by Thielen. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 49-yard line.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Gain of 6. And the Rams, first down.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number
It's a gain
2,
of 6.
as the clock will
And
stop
the
with 37
Rams,
seconds
first
to
down.
play in this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
We'll get this into the hands of Thielen. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
That is brought in at the 10. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams going to open up a 17-3 lead.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Murray. On the run to the right. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The calendar now reads December.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Here's a give up the middle, Connor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they finally...
Nowhere to go! He's going to be taken down! Kobe Turner! He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Power run inside. Here's Connor. And he'll get about 5.
He was taken down by Cameron Kitchens.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, and they'll run it with Connor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play.
3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. That is catch number 60 for the season.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and
3rd
10
downs,
at the
Mike, those are
38-yard
quarterback
line.
downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll run with Connor. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Cameron Curl brought him down. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
A 2-yard
3rd
pickup
and a
brings
yard.
up 3rd and 1.
We'll try and run for this with Connor. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They'll run for it, and it's Connor. And he's going to have a Cards first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Sit. 2-2.
One run out of the gun, and this is Connie. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. It's going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. They'll try to run. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. Benson. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. To throw is Murray. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Rams offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, Stafford. A throw left side, taken in by Thielen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. Play action, Stafford. Pass to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
The motion man is Nacua. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. That's Goddard in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And the Rams, first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Los Angeles.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
10 more yards. Complete to Kyren Williams. 10 yards on the pickup.
Second and inches.
At the Cardinals' 32-yard line.
Throwing again is Stafford. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
And less than a yard.
They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have the Rams first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on third and inches.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Got 80.
Stafford now on second down. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
4 yards.
They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. A short kick down to the center.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second.
Here now, second down and goal.
Set. Waiting.
Here's Stafford. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams move out to a 24-10 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Dortch now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
On the play. And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 38.
On first down, it's Murray. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Up second and 3 at the 45-yard.
Second down, Murray. That's caught. It's James Conner. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
That pickup good for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Conner. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Now, a big third down. From the gun, it's Murray. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corral him, take him down short of the sticks.
And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
Cardinals first down.
They'll run it here, and it's Conner. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score Rams 24, Cardinals 17.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Touchdown, Rams.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Hardy now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
17.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Jones now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense getting set to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo. They'll start this one with 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Looking from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Extra point now by Riley. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals will cut the deficit to 7.
31. Cardinals 24.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They get the victory away from home in